Twin Flames, and welcome to the DM to the F reading for Tuesday. So I'm going to bring in the Divine Masculine Silence deck today because this is always a great one to use if the masculine is silent, if he's not communicating to you, if you're not sure what's going on, or you just want to see what he's dealing with in his self, in his physical self, what he's dealing with in his physical world. This is a great deck to connect with. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know? What's going on today with the Divine Masculine? What does he want you to know, Divine Feminine? And there is lots of cards in this deck. So, if something isn't resonating with your journey, then leave that, take what does, or obviously fit it into your connection. So first he's saying to you, I'm trying to heal my insecurities about the habits I have that you may not like. Now, you may not think that these will bother you, but they bother him. So your masculine may have a habit. It may be something like he smokes or he drinks or, he gambles or he games or, he does other things that you may not like. Maybe he's trying to give those things up. Maybe he smokes weed or, he spends too much time with friends or he spends too much money or whatever it is, he doesn't like what he's doing, so he intends to change it. And he feels insecure about those things. Now, these could also be things like the way he behaves. He could have OCD. He could do things a certain way. Have his own set way of doing things. He may be messy. There's many, many things that the masculine does that he doesn't like, or he wonders if you can handle that. And he's saying, I'm trying to heal my insecurities about the habits I have that you may not like. So there's many things, and you may not be aware of the things he's going through inside. We all have struggles. We all go through challenges. That's why we're here to grow and learn and evolve on a very powerful soul level. So he's saying to you, I'm trying to heal these things. So I definitely feel the healing is about the way he is perceiving and seeing himself, but also he's letting you know that those things that you may not like him smoking or drinking or whatever it is, he's also wanting to heal those types of addictions. He's wanting to release himself from those toxic patterns or those things that seem to control him inside. So there's a big healing happening. And I'm really connecting it with Archangel Nathaniel, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Michael, because Nathaniel helps him to quit those things, to move those things out of his life for good. And Raphael brings in a healing energy, so he feels healed and free from those things too. And Michael gives him strength so that if this is an insecurity about himself, he finds courage within to move ahead. So it's not always what you see or what you think. You may think that he's staying away from you because he doesn't love you. And it's not that. He doesn't love himself. He's afraid that when you see him for who he truly is, when he's guards down and he's being vulnerable and he's being himself and you're living together and together all the time, you're not going to like him. And he's in fear that you're going to send him on his merry way, that you're going to push him away, that you won't want him. So really he's saying, I'm worried that you won't want me because of the things I do. So he's healing that to be with you. We will be together at the right time. So I love that he's reassuring you of that. So, if anyone's watching thinking, are we going to be together? Am I making it up in my head? Is it ever going to happen? We will be together. You and your twin will be together, but it will happen at the right time. And the right time is always the best time. It's in divine time, not your time. And that's why we get frustrated and angry and stressed out, because we start putting demands on the universe. Looking at our clock thinking, I need kids, you better hurry up, or I'm going to miss my timeline. And the universe knows best. The universe knows what's meant for you and what will be for you, because with God, all things are possible. So release the when. What if you reject me? So again, he's working through these insecurities. What if you reject me because you don't like my habits? You don't like the things I'm doing or the way I am? And that's why he's saying to you, we will be together at the right time, because he wants to heal these things before your union. He wants to be his best self. He wants to be his greatest version, not just for you, but for himself, so that you'll be proud of it. Someone that you can be proud of, someone that you feel good about introducing to your friends and family. And obviously none of that matters because, you are meant to be and you love each other anyway. But these are things that concern him too. He's worried about not fitting in or, you not wanting him when he's being his true self. And he's saying, I'm always receiving signs that I belong with you. So he knows full well, or she knows full well, that they belong to you. They belong with you and they belong to you. And he's been doing work about this. They give me the word research. So he's also been researching these signs. He's been seeing signs, especially number sequences. But he's definitely been smelling you and connecting with you on a very deep level, seeing you everywhere he goes. And, it's pushing these words out of his mouth. It feels like my hair wants to go into my mouth. So it's like he's seeing clearly. He's making the space so he can see, I am learning who I am. And this is so powerful because he's saying to you, I'm doing the work so we can be together again. I'm learning who I am, the person I am. So this is another reason why he wants to heal things about himself that don't serve him anymore. Things he's been hiding from you, like a distraction energy. Things you may not understand. Things like he may wash his hands too much, or, he may leave his clothes on the floor, or things you may not even be aware of that he doesn't like. And he's saying, I'm learning who I am. The differences between us scare me, but they excite me too. I'm accepting that. So he's also dealing with insecurity around things like the age gap, or the difference in where you live, or where you're from, or the people that you are, or religious differences or backgrounds. There's so many things that we overcome as a twin flame because we are leaders. We lead by example. We lead the way. We show the world that there's nothing wrong with being in a same-sex connection. There's nothing wrong with having an age gap in our connection. There's nothing wrong with being with someone who's different than us in any way, shape or form. So we are leaders in this love. And I don't care what people think. There's 19 years age gap between me and George. It doesn't bother me. I don't care what people think. And people don't even mention it or talk about it because it's not even in my vibration. So if you're worried about that, thinking, how is he going to deal with the age gap? Is he going to still want me? These are also insecurities that you are releasing too, ready for union. And that's why you'll be together at the right time, when those things don't even come into it. When you realise that it's just another way the universe is showing me and my twin and the world that love conquers all. And it does. So he's saying the differences scare me but excite me too. I'm accepting them. And he isn't turned off by the fact that you're older or you're different than him in some way. He's excited by you. Everything about you turns him on. He's glad that you're older. He's glad that you're more spiritual. He's glad that you are the person that you are because you lead him home and you show him the way. And he's saying, I'm processing my feelings. So again, if he's quiet, silent, distant, within himself, holding something back, hiding something, he's processing his feelings about his own habits and fears and insecurities about being good enough for you. Maybe he's processing the age gap, or he's processing the differences. And he's thinking, wow, am I good enough for this amazing woman or guy? Can I be everything that you truly want me and need me to be? Will you accept me for who I truly am? So give him time. He's doing the best he can. He's processing. Remember, when you feel blocked or ghosted or ignored, he's processing. He doesn't see it that way. He sees it as he just needs time out from the connection for however long that may be to process what's going on, and then he will always return. And that's why he's saying to you, we will be together again at the right time. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.